Hello everyone, and thank you for being here today. I'm going to make this brief. For those of you who do not know me, I'm Johnny Buss of the Lakers Buss family. I'm also the proud owner of the Ice House Comedy Club here in Pasadena, California. On August 3rd, 2019, this comedy club faced one of its darkest days. A comedian named Kramer Glickman, while taping a comedy special, where he crushed it so hard that it shook the club uncontrollably, causing irreparable damage. The fact is, this club was not designed to withstand the impact of such massive enjoyment. But we will rebuild. We will laugh again. And now to say a few short words, the man responsible for shutting down the Ice House, Mr. Kramer Glickman.
Thank you, Johnny Buss. I prepared a small statement. I want to take a moment to apologize to the families of the people that attended the show. I'd also like to apologize to my family for killing so hard. I know my aunt lost her voice because she just kept saying, "It's my nephew. That's my nephew." So I just wish that things would have gone different, but I can't help that it was such a slam dunk. The footage from that night from 2019 has never been seen until now. This is voices in my head. I'm going to start off by saying this. I just turned 40 years old. Yeah, don't applaud for that. Don't applaud for that. I've looked 40 since I'm 25. All right? Rough look. I had to go, when you turn 40, you have to go to the doctor. Okay, let me just say this real quick about doctors. There is only certain accents I will allow a doctor to have that I meet with. Do you know what I'm saying? There's like certain accents I will accept for a doctor to have. Is there anyone here from the South? Anyone from the South? Okay, there we go. Where are you from? Kentucky! Yeah, girl. Kentucky. I love Kentucky. It's a wonderful place. You know what? I'll take an attorney from Kentucky, okay? A good attorney from Kentucky? Does this man look guilty to you? Damn it, this is an innocent man. But a doctor? No, thank you. No. Not taking a doctor from Kentucky. Okay, I got your test results. I'm gonna get these a look-see. It says right here that, it says here that you got the cancers. What? Plural? The cancers plural? What? No. I'm gonna need a second and a third opinion. No, that's not happening. You know what's a great accent for a doctor to have? Irish. Good Irish accent for a doctor. Ooh, you got 3 days to live. You got 3 days. But don't worry, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Oh, have the best 3 days ever. The best 3 days ever. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. You know what else is a bad accent for a doctor? German, okay? And that's not just because I'm Jewish, all right? I said it's not because I'm Jewish. That's a rough accent. You ever had a German doctor? There are some tests we would like to run. No. Not today you won't. Dr. Heinrich or whatever. That's not happening. A little side note. When I was 16, I had a driving instructor. He was from Germany. I was a little fat Jewish kid. That was terrifying for me, okay? I was a little fat kid. I had a little mullet. Sideburns shaved in, little lightning bolts shaved in the side. He turned to me, we were driving in the car, he was like, when you are parallel parking, you must always make sure not to Hitler's the car in front of you. It was like, he said Hitler. I heard him say Hitler. I could hear him sitting right next to him. We were driving together, he was like, if you cross a double yellow line, you'll get a very expensive ticket, and you'll not be allowed to pay half of the cost of the ticket. You will be responsible for the Holocaust. What? Responsible for the Holocaust? What, are you kidding me? He tried to teach me how to do hand signals. He was like, put your hand out the window and left turn. No, I will not do hand signals. I still don't do hand signals to this day. Not doing hand signals. He would yell at me all the time we were driving. He was like, when you get to a stop sign, you need to make a full and complete stop. I was like, can you please stop yelling at me? You're freaking me out. He was like, maybe you should hide in your attic like a little girl. Oh no, that's an Anne Frank joke. And you fell for it. And now you're going to hell. And I'll see you there. We gotta relax, though. We gotta relax. You gotta shake it out. Shake it out, folks. You gotta shake it out. All right? Because every day, every single day, we go on Twitter, right? We all have Twitter, right? Right? We all got Twitter, or we've deleted it. Because every day you go on Twitter, and the president of the entire country tweets something every 4 seconds, I think. I don't know what it is. It's like every 5 seconds. Like, guys, we don't need to hear from a president that often. I don't care. And people give Trump a lot of grief for tweeting all the time. But I'll tell you this, if other presidents throughout history, if they had had Twitter and social media, it would have been just as bad, okay? It would have been just as bad. Well, not as bad, but it would have been bad. Like if Bill Clinton had Twitter back in the day, you would have gotten drunk messages from Clinton at 3 a.m. on a Saturday night. Just like, I just ate half a bean burrito. And I'm gonna have sex with the other half. Saxophone emoji. What? Why are you doing that? George W. Bush, George W. Bush would have had Instagram Live. George W. Bush would have been on there asking for advice on crossword puzzles and stuff. Sunday morning, he'd be like, hey, help me out real quick. What's a 5-letter word for idiot? All right? That's what it would have been. It would have been that. Everyone loves Bernie Sanders, right? You guys all love Bernie Sanders? Oh, relax, people. I'll tell you what, though. Bernie Sanders, all you people who think he's super cool, if he had Snapchat, it would be over, okay? He'd be on Snapchat like, I just got ketchup and mustard on my tie. This was a very expensive tie. I bought it at Ross. Dress for less. 1% of this tie has 99% of the ketchup and mustard. I loved Obama. He was a great guy. I know there's feelings about him. There's feelings. But let me just say this, guys. Let me say this. There's one thing I did not like about President Obama. There's one thing I didn't like is when he killed Osama bin Laden. You guys remember when he killed Osama bin Laden? We waited 11 years, folks. 11 years to kill Osama bin Laden. He finally killed him. And he got on TV. This is an exact recreation of what he said. He got on TV and he said this. He went, He was just so laid back. He was so laid back. It's too laid back. 11 years! This is what he did. He got on TV and he said this. Ladies and gentlemen, we have news today. We have killed Osama bin Laden. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday? Are you kidding me? After 11, could you imagine if Trump killed Osama bin Laden? Could you imagine he'd be on TV? Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I did it. I killed him. I'm the one that did the killing. I do the killing. I do the best killing. I do the best killing. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. I do the best killing. Yeah. It's official. I killed, I'm gonna get this right, Osama Buljabals. I killed him. He's dead. Dead as a doornail, dead as the New York Times. I found him. I'm the one who found him. I found him myself. Melania's so proud. Look proud, Melania. So proud. Melania, so proud, Melania. I found him. He was living. This is true. 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 True. Cheru. Chimcharoo. He was living in a city called Agrabah. Oh, yes. He had a parrot for a best friend. A talking parrot, very smart, not dumb, very smart. And he had changed his name to Jafar, okay? I know this because I saw a documentary called Laden. It's the Aladdin, I saw it. I'm gonna say this, if there's any other bad hombres out there, it's gonna be a whole new world. Believe me, because you ain't never had a friend like me. See, we gotta relax about there's too much crazy going on right now. Like, okay, I'll tell you this. Okay, here, let me just talk about this real quick. On Twitter, right now, every day on Twitter, every time a DJ dies on Twitter, young people of this world go crazy. You young people, you go crazy with the DJs. Every time a DJ overdoses, like the DJ will overdose and people, right? People get on there and they go, oh my God, my favorite DJ died of an overdose. I'm so upsetting. It's so upsetting. My favorite DJ, he died of an overdose. Guess what, kids? That's how DJs die. You know what DJs don't die from? Old age, okay? You know, it's another one. This is a little too far, but you remember there was the guy who had the skeleton tattoo. He had a full face skeleton. His whole body was covered in a giant skeleton tattoo, and he killed himself. Do you guys remember this guy? And he was in a Lady Gaga video, and he covered his whole face and body, everything tattooed as a skeleton. Do you remember this guy? And he killed himself, and it was all over the news, and everyone was like, if only there was a warning sign. He's the warning sign. I promise you this. If you, sir, what's your name? Josh. If you ever see a man, Josh, if you see a man on the street with a full body skeleton tattoo, you will live longer than that man. There's no 90-year-old man with a full body skeleton tattoo with Alzheimer's waking up every morning like, oh no! Am I a skeleton? What is happening? Am I a skeleton? Hey, here's some big news. I just lost 100 pounds. How about that? Yeah. That is a lie. That is a lie. That's a lie. Fake news. That's a lie. It's fake news. No, I'm still fat. I'm very fat. Everyone knows. It's not, you can pretend, but it's not. It's hard to lose weight. Any other fat guys here? Any other? I'm sorry to stare right at you. Mexican Shrek is here, and I'm so sorry to look right at you and say that. It's hard to lose weight, though, right? It's hard. Like, okay, this morning, you can back me up on this. This morning, I pulled a muscle while I was running in a dream. So that's bad. That's a bad sign. When your girlfriend comes home from Pilates and she's like, I'm so sore. And I was like, yeah, me too. I was being chased by a pterodactyl. What are you talking about? Oh, she's always trying to be supportive and like help and stuff. She's always trying to help, you know. Like I was, what happened? I was at the grocery store and I was walking through I was in the cookie aisle and I realized I've eaten every single cookie they've ever made in the history of cookies. I've eaten all the cookies. I've eaten all the cookies. Then I went in the fruit aisle. I was like, what the hell aisle is this? What is this, magic? She's always trying to get me to eat healthy and stuff. Like she turned to me. We were in the grocery store. She goes, you know what? Okay, hang on. Look. Okay, no, serious. Look. Okay, no, wait, listen. Here's an idea. Instead of, okay, no. Steven, no, listen. Stop it. Okay, no, listen. Maybe tonight, instead of getting cookies for dessert, like you normally do when you get cookies, instead of getting cookies for dessert, you know what you could get, which is just like cookies, which is also a dessert, is like, I don't know, like a nice pear. What? Really? That's your argument? Cookies are nothing. Okay, cookies are nothing like pears. Okay, cookies are made in an oven, which is magic. Pears are made in the ground where homeless people die. Okay? Relax, they're not here. We're in Pasadena. They're not here. They don't live here. You know where they live? Where I live. They live in Hollywood, where I live. Let me just say this, guys. It is the homeless problem in Los Angeles is very bad. Can we agree? We gotta do something about it, right? I'll tell you how bad it is. This is how bad the homeless problem in LA is. This is so bad, in fact, that there's a homeless guy who lives across the street from my home, okay? That means every time I wake up in the morning, I have to see him looking at me. Like we live in this hill, okay, on the hills. So he lives on a hill and I live on a hill, but I'm indoors, all right? He's outside, drinking his coffee, staring at me. It's very uncomfortable for me. We got to do something about this. It's very uncomfortable. Also, and this is a fact, this is a real fact, he is 100% naked, okay? Now, I may say this, and you guys may go, yeah. What is he wearing? Underwear, bathing suit? No, I've seen his balls more than I've seen my own. This is a naked homeless man, and no one cares, okay? And he lives on this hill, and he sees me, and I stare at his fleshy body, and he has to stare at mine, all right? And it's very uncomfortable exchange. It's very uncomfortable. Also, this is super weird, but the other night I looked out there, and it was, middle of the day. The other day I look out there, he's sitting there on the side of the hill having lunch with a lady. Yeah, he was on a date. The naked homeless man. If you're single out here tonight, you're a freaking loser, all right? Because there is a naked homeless man who lives on a mountain who's getting laid, okay? He's out there. How bad is dating in Los Angeles that you gotta date the naked homeless guy? What does she say to her friends? Oh my God, he's so like outgoing and open-minded. And he's just so like free with his body. And he does this like really cute thing where he like showers in a bucket. Oh, God in heaven. Yeah. I realized recently I can't lose any more weight. I figured it out, and here's what happened. I was at this place called the Hustler Store. Do you know this very fancy place? The Hustler Store. It's like a sexy... I know you work there, sir, but aside from you... You guys know this sexy shop, the Hustler Store? So I was at the Hustler Store walking around trying to buy a present for a friend, okay? And I started getting a little hungry. I was in there for about an hour. I started getting a little hungry, and the old Tum-Tums and the gas tank is empty, right? I was like, you know what I could do? I could go across the street to Whole Foods, get a nice chicken salad for $55. Reasonable. That's the sale price. You know what I did instead? I bought a big black chocolate dick. And I ate it in the store because apparently I don't care about my life anymore. It was like this long. It was a big chocolate. Look, it was dark chocolate, okay? Wasn't white chocolate, that'd be a little gay. This is a dark chocolate dick with milk chocolate balls. And I just walked around the store just like, just eating this dick. It was delicious. Ladies, I know why you like that chocolate dick. It's good. It's good. I got up to the counter and there was a gay fellow working behind the counter, and he goes, sir, did you eat half a chocolate dick? I was like, yeah, I did. And 3/4 of the balls. Why? What's up? So wrong with that? He goes, aren't you straight? And I go, yeah, I am. So what? He goes, shouldn't you have gotten like the chocolate boobs or something? And I was like, first of all, the chocolate boobs are hollow. It's a thick dick, okay? This is a thick dick. It's got cream-filled balls. And I ate one tonight for dinner. So my diet is going very well. That is a fact. I am bad at food. I am very bad at it. I had a recent thing. It just reminded me how bad I am at it. I went to this to celebrate. I went to this place called Pacific Dining Car. Have you guys ever heard of this place? So good. It's a steakhouse. If you don't like steak, don't go there. It's a terrific steakhouse in downtown Los Angeles. Is very expensive steakhouse, and I went there with my buddy Matt and a bunch of my friends on the big anniversary of the restaurant. And so for $35, okay, for $35 you got a 16-ounce steak for $35. Yeah, and guess what? On this particular night, you get an extra 16-ounce steak to take home with you, right? That's a really good deal. That's like an amazing deal at this place. So I was like, I'm getting that deal. So I ate the 16-ounce steak, and then I was still hungry. So I ate the other 16-ounce steak after not eating steak for like 2 years. Guess what? I was fine. I was totally fine. Totally fine. Go home, I'm fine. I go to sleep, I lay in bed next to my girlfriend, fall asleep next to her. I'm totally fine, feeling great, okay? Middle of the night, that 32 ounces of steak turned into what only I can describe as a meat sword that started carving through my intestines, basically Game of Thrones style, just cutting me up from the end. It was Red Wedding, but inside of my body. I was in a great deal of pain, okay? I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain that I got the meat sweats. I start getting the meat sweats, you know, the meat sweats. I wake up my girlfriend, I'm like, to the hospital! I had the meat sweats! She's like, what the hell are you talking about? What happened? I go, I ate too many steaks. I ate the steaks. I ate all the steaks. I ate all the steaks. I got the meats. I ate the meats. We got the meats. Inside me, I got some meats. I have to go to the hospital. Please take me to the hospital. My girlfriend had to get up at like 2:30 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and drive me to the urgent care in Hollywood, okay? We go into the urgent care. We go into the urgent care. We walk in. I go, sit in the waiting room. Sit in the waiting room, okay? We go in the waiting room. I go, just sit in the waiting room. I go up on stage. Sorry. I walk into the doctor's office. The doctor sits me down. He goes like this. He goes, okay, what has happened to you? I go, well, I ate a 16-ounce steak, and then I ate another 16-ounce steak. And he goes, over what time period did this happen? I go, 15 minutes. He goes, oh no. Oh no. Okay, here is what we are going to do. I am going to give you this pill, okay? And I'm going to give you this pill, and then I'm going to tell you something. So take this pill, and in about 20 minutes, you're going to be fine. I go, oh, thank you so much. Thanks so much. He goes, here is what I'm going to tell you from here out. Try not to eat like a crazy person. You are a human man, yes? You are not a goat. You are not a goat. You're not a goat, right? You are a man, a human man. Okay, try to eat like a man would. Not a lunatic man, okay? Don't do this. Whatever you're doing, do not do this. This is all bad news. This is all bad news, okay? Oh my God. And I go, okay, all right, okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate your help. Can I ask like one favor before I go? He goes, oh no, what else you ate? Half a rack of ribs you ate a horse? What happened now? I go, no. Look, my girlfriend's in the waiting room and she's pissed. So could we bring her in here and just like for fun, he goes, you have a girlfriend? Oh, she must be so proud. She must be so proud. The man that could knock out a sizzler. So proud she must be of you. So proud. I go, look, she's waiting in the waiting room. Can we just bring her in and can you tell her that the reason I'm in so much pain is because I'm pregnant? It would just be like a fun joke to play on her. It's like 3:30 in the morning at this point. I'm like, can you do this? He goes, okay, I do it for you, but I am not comedian. I go, that's fine. You don't have to be a comedian. Just as like for me, just do this for me. He goes, okay, all right, I'll go get her. I can't promise anything, but I try to make it the best I can. He goes out, he goes, Rachel, please come with me. What I have to tell you is of most utter importance. Sits her down, he goes, Rachel, please sit. I have examined your boyfriend, and I can tell you now, without a shadow of a doubt, that the reason he is in so much pain is because a man have sex with him in his butthole. I was like, what? He was like, what do you want from me? I tell you, I am not good at jokes, I tell you. She was not happy. Now I have to find a new urgent care. It's not good, that's not good. It's pretty rough. Yeah, it's hard for a Jew. That's hard for Jews to find a new doctor. I'm Jewish. Any other Jews here? Where's my Jews? That's not, by the way, that's not the sound Jews make. We don't usually scream. It's like, what do you want? It's that. What do you want? What's the matter? People think Jews and Christians that we're very different. We're not that different. We're just based on different books. That's all it is. So we're just based on different books. Like Jews, we got the Old Testament. Christians, you guys got the New Testament, which is basically a sequel, okay? What I'm saying is Christianity is like the Back to the Future 2 to our original Back to the Future. It's got walking on water. There's a hoverboard. I don't know. Which I guess would make Scientology Back to the Future 3, which would make sense because nobody liked Back to the Future 3. That's right. That's right. I gotta get my priorities straight. I really gotta get, that's what we all have to do, right, guys? We all gotta get our priorities straight. Let's all say it together. Let's get our priorities straight. Ready? Let's get our priorities straight. One more time. We gotta get our priorities straight. I'll tell you why. Okay, last night I'm here at the Ice House. I was having a nice time at the comedy club. I was on my way home. It was the middle of the night, and I was hungry because it was late. So I was like, you know what I should do? Stop by Subway. They got 24-hour Subway, right? I'll stop there, get a little Sammy, get a little sandwich, right? Because I'm hungry. It's late at night. It's a good move, right? So last night, I'm like in this Uber. I turned to my Uber driver. I go, hey, do you mind if we stop at the Subway, 24-hour Subway? And he goes, whatever you want from me, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever you want. I go, great. Thank you so much. We pull into the parking lot of the Subway restaurant, and there's a guy standing there at the front door. There's a guy standing at the front door of the Subway, and I don't want to offend anybody. What would you guys prefer, Hispanic or Latino? What do you guys like better? Yell it out. Hispanic or Latino? What? Hispanic. He was a Hispanic gentleman with a tattoo on his face of an eagle, okay? And on the other side of his face, he had another eagle flying the other way, like they were gonna run into each other. And he was in the Subway uniform with the Subway hat. And he was standing in the parking lot yelling at another man in the parking lot, another grown man. And this is the middle of the night. He's yelling at this man, and this is an exact recreation of what he said. Are you ready? This is what he did. He was doing this. Hey, bro, I'm gonna kill you, bro. Come back here, bro. I'm gonna kill you, bro. Come on, bro. Bring it, bro. Come on, bro. And the other guy was like, oh, yeah. You want some of these? Oh, yeah. Come on, homie. Come on, homie. Come on, homie. Oh, yeah, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, yeah, homie. Yeah, homie. Yeah, homie. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And I was like, should I get turkey or tuna? Hard to tell which one to get. They're both so good. So I get out of the Uber and I walk around the yelling man inside the Subway. Now, the vibe in Subway is bad, okay? I don't know if you've been in a Subway lately, but the vibe in a Subway is not good, okay? It's got like the vibe of like if Shakey's Pizza started selling sandwiches, It's got like, it's the vibe of like a restaurant that has a clown, but there's no kid and there's no birthday party. Like it's a bad... You know what I'm saying? It's got that kind of vibe of like a restaurant whose spokesperson is serving 40 years for child pornography. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a fact. It's got a bad vibe, Subway. But the vibe is worse on this particular evening because of the violence happening outside, right? There's a man eating a sandwich nervously, like shaking. He's like, I gotta eat my sandwich. Nervous man. I walk up to the counter. I start ordering my food, right? As I'm in the middle of ordering it, the guy from outside bursts in the door, takes his hat off, takes his shirt off, now he's naked, shirtless, he's shirtless, covered in tattoos, right? And he goes, hey, I'm gonna go get that guy! No one trying to stop me! And then runs out the door. And the guy eating goes, I'm not gonna die over a sandwich, and runs out the door. And I was like, should I get cookies or chips? Because they're both delicious. I turn to the guy behind the counter. I go, hey, what's the deal with that guy? He goes, oh, that's Eduardo. He has anger problems. Yeah, no kidding, really. I was like, all right, okay, all right. I'll get my sandwich. I get in the Uber. We drive out of the parking lot, and these two guys are on the floor beating the hell out of each other on the floor. Just beating each other to death. I get on my phone. I go on Twitter. I write a direct message to Subway. And I go, hey, Subway, I didn't realize you guys added murder to the menu. What is happening? Eduardo is going to murder someone in your parking lot right now. Like, you guys need to fix this, right? I go to sleep last night. I wake up this morning. I got a direct message back from Subway. They go, can we call you? That's all they wrote back. Can we call you? I said, sure, yeah. Here's my phone number. I give him my phone number. I don't even think twice about it. But 20 minutes later, my phone rings. I answer the phone. I go, hello? This woman goes, hi, this is Marjorie over at Subway on Cahuenga Boulevard. Hi, I'm the manager here, and I'm standing here with Eduardo, and Eduardo, I'm on with Steven Glickman. Yeah, Eduardo's very upset. He's very upset. Now, we thought Eduardo used to be in a gang. Turns out he's still in a gang. Anyways, Eduardo wanted your phone number so he could call you and reach out and talk to you, and then you guys could maybe he said he wanted to apologize. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish, but he said something. So I gave him your phone number. I hope that's okay. And I said, absolutely, that's fine. And then I took my phone and I threw it in the ocean. So I had to get a new phone number. So if any of you have my number, it's no longer my phone number. It's a real true story. You know what? I go to Chipotle too much. Anyone else go to Chipotle too much? This is how I know I go to Chipotle too much, okay? This is how I know. Because there's levels of knowing you go somewhere too much. Like, for example, you go to a restaurant too much, you walk in, they go, oh, hey, I know you. You like, the chicken burrito, right? They know your order before you even order it, right? That's a sign that you eat there too much. You come in maybe a little more often. Now there's a nickname. They go, hey, chicken burrito, right? They're not original at Subway. They're not original at Chipotle. They're just like, hey, chicken burrito. This is how I know I eat there too much. There's another level above that. I was at a stop sign about 6 miles away from a Chipotle, and a guy pulled up in the car next to me, honked his horn, told me to roll my window down. I roll my window down. He goes, hey, from Chipotle. I got recognized for eating somewhere. That's bad. You know what else? IKEA. All right. I have to go to IKEA a lot too. IKEA I don't believe anyone's ever applied for a job at IKEA, okay? I believe everyone who works there is just a customer that just got lost. They're just in there for too long. They're just wandering around. Got lost, they lost their party. They just wandered into the employee lounge. Someone sees them, an employee sees them crying. They go, oh my God, what happened? Did you get lost? Guess what? Your name's Sven. And they put a tag on him. You're Sven now. You live in houseware, Sven. Now go eat some Swedish meatballs. And if anyone asks you for help, run the other way. Ignore, Sven, ignore. I gotta get out of here, but before I do, I'm just gonna say one last thing. Where's the youngest person here? Who's 21? Who's 21? Okay, you right there. What's your name? Jade? All right, enjoy being young, Jade. Enjoy being a young person, because when you get old, like me and this guy up here, how old are you, buddy? You just turned 40? You look like shit. Okay. Look, I'm sorry. Moisturize, pal. Mother of pearl. I can't even look at you anymore. I gotta look this way. This is just embarrassing. enjoy being young, Jade, because there's certain things that are fun when you're young. There's stuff when you get older, it's not fun anymore. Like water slide parks. You ever been to a water slide park, Jade? So much fun, right? I went when I was your age. I had the best time of my life. I went recently, not fun anymore. I started going down the slide, okay? As I was going down the slide, I was like, woo! As I'm going down the slide, I started to slow down, okay? Then I just stopped. I got trapped 40 stories in the air in a plastic tube, Jade. I was like Winnie the Pooh up there.
Oh, bother. Oh, bother. I'm trapped. Oh, no.
Then I heard this sound, Jade. What was that? Pow! An old man hit my neck and then rode me down the slide like some sort of fat toboggan, okay? Like a hairy canoe, all right? Like a bearded motorboat. He rode me. We flew out of the tube as a team. And there was a gay couple watching. This guy turned to his boyfriend. He was like, oh, that is not fair, Kevin. They wouldn't let us do that. I'm Stephen Kramer Glickman. I love you guys. Thank you so much.